You just have to bear with it. You just stand in line and take your turn. My name is Ken Brauman. I was born in the state of Iowa in the USA, lived in Florida for 52 years before we moved here to Florence.
We arrived September 1st of 2022 with 13 boxes and 6 suitcases and everything else we left behind.
For more incredible stories about life in Italy, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our channel.
Hi, come on in. Welcome to our humble abode in Florence. We live on a beautiful street, Costa San Giorgio, which takes you up to the spectacular Barniti Gardens and Piazza Michelangelo. So let's take a look at our house. Well, I think the first thing we did was we tried to just let people know when we're out in the community, we're not tourists, we live here. And we want to be a part of this neighborhood. And so we always introduce ourselves and let them know that we're here for the long haul. And that immediately changes the conversation. Take the language seriously before you come. The Italians don't wait for you to learn it. So there's never a convenient time to learn the language. You just have to do it. I think just the language barrier has been the most challenging and the most rewarding when you learn to form some new sentences and you can all of a sudden talk to someone. That's really huge. This is our soggiorno, or our living room, and we spend most of our time in here. Family photos, birthday cards. Today's my birthday. This is Mario. This is my houseplant who keeps me company. And I hauled him all the way from Piazza della Repubblica on my own. We have our own little routine. You know, we get up and we read the paper and we check the news. We usually go out and about and manage our errands and chores in the morning. And then in the afternoons, we usually meet up with friends for aperitivo, or I mean, like, we truly do just do the Italian thing. You know, it's 4 or 5 o'clock, everyone's out.
One of our favorite things in the summer on decent weather in the evening are to hit some of the rooftop bars. Watch the sunset. What's fun about that is you meet people from all over the world at the rooftop bars in the summer. You sit and you can talk to them, have a few drinks with them, and it's just enjoyable. The breezes are tremendous in the evenings up there, and sometimes you just want to bring a hammock and string it and spend the night up there in the cool breeze rather than the heat of the city. You can see the chaos of walking across it during the day.
We have a pact. We always say, we'll see you on the other side. Look at it. It's stunning. It's alive. It's vibrant. And people go to work every day.
You get up in the morning and you walk to the Arno down here. Fantastic.
But first, gelato. Always, always, always.
I have a tendency to buy too much because everything is just so beautiful and we can't cook it or eat it fast enough. You know, I still am a little bit of an American consumerist that way. And, you know, the markets are just absolutely spectacular and we eat completely different here. We don't go from our air-conditioned house to our air-conditioned car to our air-conditioned job. You know, we get up in the morning, we get out and we start walking and we just walk everywhere.
Living in Florida, we lived in the country, basically in Florida. We just got tired of having to get in the car and drive 10 miles to the grocery store, drive 20 miles to a good restaurant, and we thought it'd be nice to be able to just get dressed and walk to wherever you wanted to go.
We do not drive here. We don't feel a need to. The transportation here is amazing. Everything we do in the city center, we walk. When we want to go somewhere, we hop on a train.
Things we took into consideration were how close to a bus stop we were, how long it would take to come in to the city. In the back of our mind always was, what if we wanted to come and just stay for several days? You know, there's a lot that goes on in the city here. When you live out in the country or in the outskirts, you miss those types of things. I first came to Florence back in 2004 for one day and basically fell in love with the city. Just, it amazed me with the art and the culture and the music. Once we moved here, you can walk the streets in the evening and find something new every night. You know, the other night we were out for a walk and it happened upon an orchestra playing in the evening.
It's just little nuggets of culture and so much little fun things that we find every time we go out.
They had, well, last week we went to a concert down at the rowing club where they took the float out in the center of the river and had different groups performing in the evening. You know, just a free concert. You could go sit and listen to the music, drink if you wanted to, and
That was fun.
just an enjoyable evening. You know, there's all types of cultural type activities like that, and you don't always know about them, you just happen.
If we've got no plans, we just go start walking around to the spots where we know there's live music and we hang out. And we walk until it's time to come home. We have a list of a few cities that we just want to hop on a train and go see. Like, we haven't been to Bologna yet. We haven't been to Verona. There's lots of little local places here that we want to explore. Just go hop on a train, you know, practically throw a dart, go pick a city and just go. This is my kitchen. It's where all the culinary magic happens. Lots of cooking in here. Beautiful coffee. But a very modern kitchen. We really love it. Changed my diet, changed my outlook on exercise and my overall health. We're confident in the medical system here at this point. So that's been a huge change for us. And people aren't trying to push pills on you or medications.
Not as much junk food as in the U.S. Definitely exercise more than I did in the U.S. I've always loved exercising, but again, living in the country, you had to drive everywhere you went. Here, it's easy to go on a 5-mile walk or more, just walking around the city, and you see something different every time you go. You find new routes, new streets, new things that amaze you when you do it. So definitely exercise more than what I did in the States.
Yeah, living here doesn't make it feel like exercise. It's more like we're constantly exploring, and then all of a sudden we've been out for 5, 6, 7 miles.
It's kind of a hurry up and wait situation. You just stand in line and take your turn.
It's a double-edged sword. You know, back in the United States, between us, we have 5 children and 12 grandchildren. We miss them every day. But on the other hand, we are relaxed, we've slowed down, we're enjoying each other's company, believe it or not, after being together for 20 years already. And I don't know how long we'll be here. I mean, it's not our intention to live here forever. But for right now, we're just loving this adventure. And Smart Move Italy made it happen, and that was amazing. We wouldn't have been able to do it without Samantha. We wouldn't even know where to start without Smart Move Italy. It never would have even dawned on me to even try it until I listened to that podcast. And then all of a sudden it was like, wow, maybe this really could happen. And here we are. This is our lovely bedroom. We have a beautiful view outside and lots of natural light, air conditioning, which is wonderful. We love our apartment and it's quite cozy here, huh? Mm-hmm. It's been a good place and we hope to continue. It's been a blessing to be able to rent in this beautiful city. Ciao.
And And that's a wrap for this episode of A New Life in Italy with Marybeth and Ken. But the adventure continues. In 2 weeks, join us as we meet Tom Leonard, a newcomer whose passion for life has drawn him to the beautiful region of Tuscany. His journey is just beginning, so don't miss the next chapter of A New Life in Italy. See you then.